it's me, Coco Bechamel. Let me welcome you to my new favorite show, which is called Queen Time. Queen Time is an interview, and interview needs a guest. So let me summon our guest tonight from the depths of hell, Helen Hills! Woo! Hello, Helen.
Hello, Coco.
Did I pronounce your name right?
You did. Helen Hills.
It's so nice to have you here.
Thank you. It's so nice to be here.
We can change background whenever you want. You just say the name like a word, like a theme, and snap your fingers, and it will change. So like poop emoji.
Oh. Tuscany. Okay. Beautiful.
I don't care much for it.
Really?
I don't like places.
Okay.
Tell me, how did you come up with your name?
So I originally had a different name. My friend Katana Ray had named me Holly Peño.
Okay.
But we found out that another girl had been named that, and so I was like, okay. And I was watching a Duck Dynasty ripoff show on a channel, and I was just sitting back, and the man was talking about his wife, and she was like this hillbilly, and she was disgusting. She was on like an ATV rider, and he was talking about her in like the cutaways. And he was saying, like, I love that woman. She's so precious and beautiful, and she's like missing teeth and her hair is like that. And then he said, but if you piss off that woman, then she is hell on wheels, because she was on the thing. And I was like, ha, that's funny. And then I was like, wait a second. Well, I'm Hell in Hills, so there we go.
So it wasn't like you liked the name Helen for some reason.
No, I think it's an ugly name. When people just address me as like, oh, here comes Helen. I'm like, oh God, it makes me sound like a mom.
Do you tuck?
I do tuck, but I don't tuck extreme. I do the minimalist version where you just push it back and you just layer and layer and layer, and then 4 pantyhose and then whatever I wear.
For how long have you been doing drag?
I've been doing drag now for 6 years, 3 good ones.
What do you mean 3 good ones?
Everybody has their booger phase. Like, everybody has to, I think everybody has to go through a booger phase. And so starting out, like, I was learning my face and I was learning how to like do drag in general. And eventually it all came to like work out, and then after about 3 years of that, it all just started to be like, okay, this is my face, this is my aesthetic, this is my drag, blah blah blah. And then it just was career from there.
How long does it take you to get ready?
It takes me a good 2 hours, and 3 if I just want to look absolutely flawless.
Who was the first drag queen that you've ever seen perform?
Oh, Taryn Through You.
Oh really?
Yes, I was 18 and I went to the gay club. And I was like, what is that? Literally, what is that? And then somebody was like, that's a drag queen, that's a man. And I was like, clearly. And she was wearing the most obnoxious big booby naked woman suit. And she pulled me on stage. And I was just like, oh my God. And she tried to pull like a little stunt and it didn't work. But I was just like, that's a drag queen. That's crazy. And I was like, they're clowns. And I literally for years, because of Taryn, I was like, I'll never do that. I would never be caught around drag queens.
Another very professional question.
Yes.
When you used to work for a sex shop, did you get...
Okay. Yeah, no, we had a discount, but it wasn't anything like crazy off the wall. It was like 15%. But to be honest with you, I worked there for 2.5 years, and the only thing I bought was a candle. And because it smelled like watermelon, it was amazing. And it was a product called Coochie Lotion. But what it was supposed to do is it was for like ladies shaving, and it was like magic if you put it together with silicone lube. Pro tip, if you're ever shaving in your nether regions and you want it to be like J-Lo smooth, like use some conditioner and use some silicone lubricant and put it together in a little concoction, shake it up, shake it up, and shave away, and you're gonna have like a baby smooth skin and no bumps, no irritation or nothing.
Okay, perfect.
So Coochie Lotion and candle for 2.5 years.
3 words that describe you as a drag queen.
Feisty, fun, and entertaining.
Oh, I hope for a third effort. How fast can you run in heels?
I can run fast, not Jurassic Park fast, but I can run fast because I dance a lot, and I'm used to just being on the ball of my foot anyway. So the heel never is a thing, so it's just like running in regular shoes.
You are obviously a dancer, because you are.
I am.
I know.
Yeah.
Do you practice choreography before you go on stage, or you have it all like in your blood?
Yeah, the majority of it is freestyle, it's only if I know that I'm making like a dance reference, like either to a music video or to choreography that's like iconic. Like if I ever do Janet Jackson, you have to do like Janet Jackson choreography. But other than that, no, it's all mostly just freestyle.
Name local drag queens that you hate.
So, there's I can't stand like whatever that. I don't like and I think
You hateful bitch. What do you think about drag queens who wear flats?
Who wear flats? Try on a pair of heels. I think there's an element that if you want to create a silhouette or you want to like look a certain way, heels are what's going to produce that image.
Do you stone your own shit or do you buy it like this?
I don't. I buy it or I have somebody stone stuff for me. Can I do a plug?
If you want to, sure.
Crafty Glamazon. She'll stone something, you give it to her on Monday, you get it by Friday. We're good prices and I feel like it makes a look more luxe, you know? Like, you can get a cheap garment, stone it, and it's like, damn, hundreds of dollars.
Yeah? What gives you comfort?
Family. I know the person's always a phone call away, and I can come back to zero.
What would be one advice you would give to new queens?
One is be humble. Be humble to a fault. No one is so great in this world that they can't have friends, be nice, be kind, put in the work, and just always evolve your drag, you know, don't get stuck in a box. Two is you always have to pay your due. Work for free for a year. I can't say how much that it improves your character, it improves your growth and finding out who you really are, but also just the community finds out who you are as well. Just always keep learning. Learning. You can learn hair, you can learn nails, you can learn how to sew, you can learn how to dance, you can learn how to do mixes. You can learn so much in drag. It is literally 10 different variety competition shows on TV, all wrapped into one creative craft.
How many shows do you do a week?
On a crazy week, last week alone, I did 6 shows within 48 hours. On a full busy week, I can do the minimum of up to 4 shows and the maximum up to maybe 7. And then the bottom line every week, I'm doing at least 2 shows.
Rapid fire questions time!
Oh gosh.
The rules are, if it's a yes or no question, okay, you just say yes or no.
Yeah.
Favorite piece of candy?
Yes.
I said if it's a yes or no question. Okay, again. Professional.
Stop.
Favorite piece of candy?
Gummy worms.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, Katya or Trixie?
Katya.
Favorite curse word?
Fuck.
What turns you on?
Intelligence.
Dark chocolate or white chocolate?
White chocolate.
New wig or a new dress?
New wig.
Do you like kids?
Yes! I mean actual children, I hate drag kids.
We have the regular questions.
Yes.
We have rapid fire.
Yes.
And now it's last part. Ask me a question.
Ask you a question. Ooh. What is your take on musical theater drag in the community?
Right now it's like maybe 5 people, me
Less.
including. so if there was more. And I've noticed that many people are afraid to do that because they think like, oh, I need to do death drops, I need to do sub 40 or I will be tipped. Sometimes I do musical theater and I get shit. Sometimes I get tipped very well. You can never tell.
It's a it really is a gambling genre.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to have you
It was a
here.
pleasure to be
I'm
here.
so glad you were here.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you found time. She's been in drag for 12 hours and she looks stunning. Tell us your social media, where to find you.
You can find me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter now at Helen Hills or Helen Hills 209.
Also remember to follow me on my social media, so Instagram and Facebook, and you obviously subscribe, damn it.